Aloha everyone, how are you today? I hope your life is flowing in bliss and ease and grace and joy and happiness and abundance on all levels. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ania and I wanted to do a special reading for all of you today regarding the situation that's going on right now in the world with the coronavirus. Yeah, so this will be a reading for your metaphysical health, yeah, because any physical disease is birthed from having a metaphysical imbalance, yeah, so spiritual, emotional, or mental disbalance creates or attracts physical disease, okay? So I wanted to give this reading for all of you to come into deeper balance, yeah, to heal yourself, to strengthen your immune system from the metaphysical towards the physical, if that makes sense, yeah? And also for all of you still here, thank you so much for your patience. I have been moving and I've had family over coming for a visit and I really had no time to make any videos, but now I've stabilized back into my new beautiful apartment here. And yeah, I'm so excited to post more readings again. And this coming week I will start uploading for the readings for all the signs for April, okay? So in order to get into this reading, let's start with a little sound healing for you to be able to tune your energies deeper into the now moment and to receive the messages that are coming through in deeper clarity. So take a deep breath deep into the core of your heart. And in breathing out, letting go of all that was, is, or maybe. Simply allowing yourself to be guided by your breath from your heart to the central sun and back through your heart to the core of Mother Earth. Creating a channel of purity and clarity, of ease and grace, of strength and health. Taking one more deep breath in to the core of your being, and in breathing out, becoming one within the now. Beautiful. So I hope you're all doing well in these very pivotal times where everything seems to be changing, right? I hope you are well, that you're healthy, that your beloveds are healthy. If not, I'm sending my prayers to all of them, to all of you. Let's see what the guidances are for all of us in this time. What is the guidance for the collective during this period? Key code of beauty coming out already. So beauty is about seeing beyond the illusion, yeah? There's way more going on than what we can perceive right now. On one hand, it's like, you know, I think many of you already have seen all the conspiracy videos of what's going on there. You know, that the coronavirus is actually pretty harmless in a sense, but that there's way more going on behind it, like with the 5G and, you know, the vaccines that they want to put out and all that stuff. So it's like, on one hand, it's looking behind the illusion of how much weight they're putting on the coronavirus right now. But on the other hand, it's also about really looking through the illusion of the fear, of the panic, of you know, the chaos that's going on. That because it's like they're actually putting out an epidemic of fear. Because when you are in fear, that's when they can control you. Yeah, when you are in fear, that's when a disease, whether it is physical, spiritual, mental, or emotional, that's when any kind of disease can hook into your system and bring you down. Yeah, so it's really about, with the key code of beauty that popped out there, it's really about exploring and seeing beyond the illusion of fear. Yeah, and really focusing on the new right now. Okay, like the old system is falling apart. What are we going to focus upon, and what are we going to build new? Yeah, if everything's going to fall apart, it's actually a blessing, because it gives you the opportunity to build something new. Yeah, so these times are really amazing for all the pioneers out there, to really focus on building the new earth, the true new paradigm. Yeah, the true new paradigm, not the airy-fairy stuff, but really a new earth that is really in true harmonious community. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, how we can go deeper into this. In the heart of the reading, we have the key code of surrender together with the key code of commitment. Yeah, so this is what I was saying just a little bit earlier here, and here's an overseeing key code. We have mental purification and purity. Yeah, so it's really about surrendering into the new. Yeah, if you see this key code of surrender, it looks like a channel. Yeah, like a wormhole that you get sucked into. So it's like, in this time, what the collective heart, the one sacred unified heart, is asking of us as a collective consciousness is to surrender into the next, into the new. Even if we don't know, yeah, you cannot know. It is impossible to know what the new will be. It's impossible. Otherwise, it would not be the new. So any kind of guru, or, you know, any kind of person out there that claims to say this is how the new world is going to look like, I'm sorry, but it cannot be real. Yeah, the only way that we can see what the new world will be looking like and how it will feel like is to surrender into the unknown, and to really keep following the heart step by step by step, and then the new will shape itself. Yeah, so it's committing with the key code of commitments here combined with the key code of surrender in the center of this reading. It's about committing to the surrender, committing to the unknown, committing to the fact that we don't know where we're going to, but that it is going to be better. Yeah, because evolution keeps growing towards a more beneficial world for everybody involved. Yeah, that is how we're going. It's impossible to go backwards. Yeah, but it is very important to be committed to the surrender and to keep your thoughts on the highest purity. Yeah, here with mental purification, it's like now more than ever before, and this is what we've been working towards. Yeah, in the past years, so many people have been learning about the law of attraction. Yeah, it's like, it's more than ever before. It's so important right now to really focus on what you do want to create. Yeah, because everything you think about, it brings about a ripple effect in the whole universe, and it attracts that, it creates that. Yeah, so now more than ever before, like that's also part of this whole coronavirus thing. It's like they spread out this fear and this chaos. So if everybody's going to think about it, there's going to be more and more created around it. Yeah, so it's really about focusing as much as you can. And I know and I respect, of course, that if people out there that are listening to this video are, you know, in quarantine, right? I don't know how to say it in English. quarantaine, we say in Belgium. In quarantine, that's the word. I think that's how you say it, quarantine in English. You know, it's like, I know there are people out there who don't have it easy right now, but it's like, even though you are in a situation like that, try to really keep your focus on the highest, keep your focus on love, try to enjoy as much. If you are in quarantine, try to just enjoy being at home, enjoy, you know, really spending time with your family, you know, finally reading those books that you wanted to read, finally making that painting that you wanted to paint the whole time, you know, finally really resting and taking a lot of baths and sleeping more and really taking care of yourself and building up your immune system. Yeah, if that's possible for you, of course. I know there are people that are in less good situations, and I do send all of my prayers to you, of course. Okay, so but it is very important to be committed to the surrender and to keep your thoughts as pure as possible and to really focus on what it is that you do want to create. Source is giving here the key code of surrender. Recognition. Surrender is very important, but recognition and higher frequency. Yeah. So Source is saying, indeed, yes, it is very important for us to recognize right now that we are the creators of our reality. Yeah, this time is very important for all the people that have been working on coming into deeper sovereignty to really now put their efforts, put their service into the material and to really make themselves known and to really start spreading these new technologies, these new teachings, yeah, these new forms of healing. It is very important to do so. If you are already doing that, keep going. Yeah, it's only gonna get better. Yeah, it's really gonna keep spreading. It's really it's gonna work. Yeah, if it doesn't fully work right now for you yet, just keep going. By the end of 2020, it will work. Okay, so just keep putting in all the effort, keep going out there, keep putting out your creativity. Yeah, for those people that feel like, I know I have a higher purpose, I know I have a divine purpose, but I have no clue what it is, now is the time to reach out to those true new paradigm life coaches, you know, to really get that guidance, to get that essence of yourself rebirthed and to really start birthing your true service. Okay, because the world needs you. Okay, right now, this year, this coronavirus, it's not gonna get too I don't feel it's gonna get too crazy, but it's kind of like a warning. It's kind of like a test of you know, like, where are we at as a community? Where are we at as a collective? How well can we survive when nature takes over again? You know, how well can we survive when there's no more internet, when there's no more electricity, when there's no more stores packed full of prepared food? You know, it's like, what are we gonna do if we have to be really human again, if we have to really go back to nature and back to the essence? Yeah, so it's really a test of where are you at your sovereignty level, where are you at in your balance spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Yeah, and if you start feeling things coming up now is the time to go looking for that guidance, to go looking for that truth, to go looking for your own essential purity. Okay, so that's what Source is saying here now too. It's like, recognize that you are the creator of your life and that you need to heighten your frequency. Yeah, here with the key code of higher frequency, you need to recognize, you need to be able to surrender into the new paradigm right now by really strengthening your immunity, but on all levels. Yeah, you have immunity on a physical level, but you also have a spiritual immunity system. You also have an emotional immunity system. You also have a mental immunity system. Yeah, so it's really about clearing out all of those four bodies. Yeah, the mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical, and to get yourself into balance, to get your inner masculine feminine into balance, so that when things like this that are, you know, the coronavirus, it's pure fear that they put into your system, and that's how it can hook in. That's how you can get sick from it. Yeah, if you don't have fear in your body, if you only have those higher frequencies and you only channel those higher frequencies, no disease can attach in your system. It's impossible. Yeah, I had a very deep education and initiation with the Shipibo in Peru, and I also learned, like, any kind of disease is the same thing. Cancer can also be healed if you get out of fear. Yeah, AIDS can be healed if you get fully out of fear, but it is a process, and you need to be committed. Yeah, you need to be committed to anchoring in this higher love for yourself, and to really release anything that is not love. And you need to fully surrender anything that doesn't resonate love in your life. And that's for many people a very difficult process, because we are very attached to certain situations, people, habits, foods, you know. It's like all these addictions, you know, that are attached to frequencies that are not higher love, and it's very difficult to let them go. But if you want to stay absolutely clear from any diseases that are being put on us, you need to dedicate yourself to your inner divine union process. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Mother Earth gives us the key code of release, together with the key code of balance. So this is again a confirmation. It is really important right now to really let go of the old ways of being, the old ways of thinking that are all about fear. Yeah, it's a whole system of control that is based on fear, and it's really about letting go of those systems right now, and really, with the key code of balance, really listening to your highest intuition, to your truth, because deep, deep, deep down, you know what's best for you. Yeah, you know that living on raw, organic, vibrant foods, for example, is way better than living on junk food and getting chemical drugs from the store whenever you have a headache to take a painkiller and things like that. You know, it's like, you know what's better for you. When it comes to relationships, bad relationships, you know, you've always known that these kind of relationships were not good for you. Now is the time to really listen to yourself, and to really come into balance, and to really become your own inner master, and really take care of yourself. Okay, and really let go of all these things that are no longer serving you. Very important. Then what we see here in the past is the key code of sanctuary, key code of containment, interesting, and the key code of contemplation. So this is what I see as regarding to all those people that have been put in quarantine. It's a really difficult word for me to express, I'm sorry. It's because I speak it in Belgium, you know, I'm originally from Belgium, and there we say it in a French way, quarantaine. So it's, anyways, you know what I mean. So this is, you know, it's sanctuary, containment, and contemplation. It's really about coming together, you know, actually, in a sense, if you look at it at an energetic level, at a purely a metaphysical level, and that the whole world, the whole physical world is just an illusion, and it's just a projection, a hologram of what's going on within our inner creative system. Yeah, it's like the quarantine that happened is kind of like the collective consciousness that decided, like, I need to work on my inner sanctuary. I need to be home within myself. I need to contemplate and be within myself and really see what's really important to me, and really start working on bringing down my service. Yeah, and really bringing down my service for the benefit of creating this next paradigm in human evolution. Yeah, if you see it and look at it in that way, it's actually a blessing. And again, I know that there are people out there that are in lesser you know, less comfortable situations. But it's really, even if you are in a very uncomfortable situation right now, try to really switch it around in your head and try to find the blessing of needing to stay at home. Try to find the blessing of, you know, this social distancing that's going on, of actually really becoming more home within yourself and really getting to know yourself better again, and getting to know your family better again, getting to know your partner better again if you're in quarantine with these people. Yeah, because what we're leading towards, what we're moving towards, is the key code of love through the gates of cultivation and responsibility. Yeah, so that's really beautiful. So we are moving towards loving the self deeper, loving the community deeper, reappreciating each other, reappreciating the self, reappreciating nature, reappreciating life. Yeah, when you are being put in quarantine, you know, kind of in a shocking way, and then when you get set free again after that, it's like you get a new appreciation for everything that is. And when you get new appreciation, you also find new motivation to really live life in a deeper meaning, yeah, in a deeper passion. And that's what I see happening here, is that we will cultivate collectively a higher level of consciousness, and we will, as a collective, take more responsibility to stay in balance within the self, to stay in balance within our relationships, to stay in balance within our environment, with nature, and to take more responsibility to keep that growing, to cultivate that way of living. Yeah, to go back to nature, to start a permaculture garden in the community or in your own garden, to really start buying more organic, you know, to really do more things within the community to get to know each other more. Because what if everything falls down and you really need each other, you really need your neighbors? Right now in the world, so many people don't even know who their neighbors are. They don't even know their names. They don't even know how they look like. They don't even see each other. People live next to each other in the same house, right next to each other, and they don't even know who they are. Yeah, so that's what it's come to. And this is like a wake-up call of like, come back to the essence, to the one sacred unified heart. And again, not in an airy-fairy way, but in a very grounded, balanced way, in a very embodied way. Okay, here in the spiritual body we have the key code of inspired action. So that is also, again, confirming it's time to take action. It's time to become inspired by the situation and to really start turning things around for yourself in a very balanced, embodied, grounded way. Yeah, let your spirit be ignited by what's going on right now, and find that higher love and start integrating that into yourself, into your heart, into your system. Because when you do it for yourself, you automatically do it for the collective. In the emotional body, you have the key code of focus. Very interesting, because this is double confirmed, the key code of focus on the key code of focus, as it is the core key code that oversees the entire emotional body. Yeah, so it's the emotional body is the body that rules all energies in motion. Yeah, so this is not only about feeling happy, feeling sad. Any energy in motion can also be food. It can be air. It can be music. It can be the clothes that you wear. You know, it can be your friends, your family. You know, it's all energies. Everything is energy. So it's the emotional body rules how all these energies in motion go within and around you. Yeah, and then with the key code of focus, in that body right now, it's really about being focused. Which energies do you want to co-create with? Which energies really match your frequency? You know, and that's where the mental purification comes from here, that you need to keep your thoughts pure and really work on building up your immune system. Really eat healthy now. Let go of the sugar, let go of the coffee, let go of the processed foods, you know, of the GMO foods and all of these things. Really, as much as you can, eat as healthy as you can now so that you build up your immune system. Go out into nature, breathe fresh air if you're allowed to go out of your house. If you have a garden in your house, put your bare feet on the ground and connect with the earth. Yeah, and really be very discerning as to which energies that you're connecting with right now. Do a lot of meditation, do a lot of breath work, do a lot of yoga, do a lot of exercise, strengthen your body, okay? In the mental body, we have the key code of vulnerability, honesty. Very interesting. Yeah, so this is honoring the self, really bowing towards the self in order to create this new paradigm, in order to create this higher love that we're moving into. Because the mental body is the manifestation body. Yeah, so now it's really time to be really honest with yourself. Be really honest with yourself right now, because now is the time that things are shifting. Now is the time, if you look at everything as an illusion and it's just an energetic game, now is the time that things are capable of making a huge shift. Yeah, but you need to be really honest with yourself right now as to what it is that you want to create for yourself. My table is a little bit unstable, I'm sorry. I need to fix that. New apartment, new things. I still need to work it out a little bit. But yeah, so now is the time to be really honest with yourself. What is it that you want to create? What is truly your service on this planet? Yeah, and really work that out for yourself. And if you commit to building up your immunity in all your 4 bodies, that clarity will automatically come through from that. Your service, your divine purpose will automatically embody itself when you balance your 4 bodies, okay? That's what I do in my online academy. I go through all of the 4 bodies each season. It's a 1-year course, yeah? And we go each season to one body to really balance it and strengthen it. So by the end of the year, you are fully balanced in your sovereignty and you know who you are, you know what you want to do, you know what you want to create. And at the same time, you're in that surrender of the flow of life so that it can really keep coming and that your life force energy keeps flowing and keeps creating, okay? So if you're interested in that, send me an email. The link is down below in the description box. Okay, and then the last code is here in the physical body, the key code of realization. So this is a really very beautiful confirmation that says that things are shifting for the better. Yeah, there is more harmony going to come from this, but you need to believe in it. You need to focus on the positive right now. Because on an energetic level, that's what's happening. On a metaphysical level, that's what's happening on the planet right now. If you focus on the positive, that's what's going to be manifested for you. That's what's going to become materialized for you, for all of us. And I have these beautiful new cards from the Wild Unknown and Kim Kranz. I was guided to bring them into this reading also to get some extra guidance regarding the situation that's at hand right now. What is some extra guidance for us? We have the Crone. The Crone with the Raven. So the Raven stands for spirit, yeah? So this is what I was saying. It's very important to work on your spiritual health right now and to really become clear about your spiritual purpose on earth, about your true service, your divine service, and really reconnect with spirit in a deeper sense in order to create that new world. And then we have the King. And then I feel to pull one more. Whoop. the gem. Wow. I mean, how beautiful is this? So interesting, the crone and the king, yeah, divine masculine and divine feminine, both with the hands, yeah. Not all these cards have hands on them. It may look like this right now, but this is very, they both have hands and they both have the coin, yeah. So it's the masculine and the feminine coming together, standing in their absolute spiritual truth in order to birth, in order to create this new gift to bring to the planet. And then with the gem, you know, this is becoming crystallized, this is becoming diamondized, yeah, because I work within the diamond consciousness. Okay, if you're interested in that, you can find more information on my website. But this is really about diamondizing yourself, which means coming into true balance, coming into true sovereignty, coming into true self-empowerment. This is the time to become the gem that you are, because I believe that we all already are a diamond within ourselves. We just forgot, yeah? Our original blueprint is diamond, okay? We just forgot how to be it. Through all the toxins, through all the manipulations, all the conditioning, and all of that stuff that's been going on, which is okay, it's fine, it was part of evolution. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with anything. But now we are evolving back to realizing, remembering that we always have been this shining diamond full of colors in the huge universe with all this creativity that's possible to bring forth, okay? So it's time to bring through your gift, to connect with spirit and to bring through your gift. I feel to read here the crone. Let's see where it is. The king, the crone. So the crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life, and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. Whoa, sorry for my... I'm stumbling over my words here. So that's what I was saying, of like really getting to the essence of your truth right now and really seeing through the illusions and focusing on the positive and really getting it done now. And then the king is the divine masculine. The king says, if our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in the benevolence and strength, guiding you toward peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There's not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an egoless space. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. Okay? So again, this is confirming divine masculine and divine feminine need to really come into that balance and become the diamond that you are. Really bring through that divine service. This is a very pivotal time in human evolution. This is what we've been working towards since 2012. Yeah, since before that, of course, since way before that already. But in 2012, there was a huge part of humanity that started to wake up, yeah? And this is what we've been working towards. But now it's time to take the next step. Now it's time to really, again, go into a higher level of purification, a higher level of embodiment, okay? So, my dear ones, I hope that this reading resonated for you, that I brought you some deeper clarity, some deeper peace also, and relaxation, that these times are actually, if you allow yourself to look at it that way, and if you allow yourself to believe, it's actually all happening for the better, yeah? And of course, you know, people are dying and stuff. I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but in essence, you know, people are dying every day from car accidents, from cancer, from heart diseases, from, you know, so it's kind of like, if you look at the big picture of it, all of this is happening for us as a collective to come into a deeper understanding of the heart, into back a deeper understanding of nature, into back a deeper understanding of who we truly are and why we really are here, okay? I also wanted to say, for those of you that are interested in this rebalancing, in really regaining this sovereignty and this self-empowerment, so that these energies, yeah, of the old system falling apart, and then this coronavirus coming up, and the 5G towers being built up, and all of that stuff, like, if you are interested to reclaiming your power so that you cannot be affected by these things, I have two options that I can offer you if you're interested. One is the Araina Academy. Yeah, it's a 1-year course where you go through the balancing of all the bodies, and then you also learn about genetic key code alchemy, about what key codes are, yeah, and you learn how to channel them yourself. You learn how to draw them yourself, how to bring them down for yourself, how to work with them, how to teach other people. You also get the cards, yeah, because many people ask me for these cards and where they can buy them, but they're not for sale. They're only for my students in the online academy. So if you join there, you also get the cards. You learn how to read the spread, and also how to give readings, okay? You learn about metaphysical healing. You learn about how to balance all of your bodies, and how to teach others, how to guide others to balance their system, okay? And so many more things. But now that is a 1-year course, and of course I know for many people that is, or time-wise or financially wise, not possible. So I now have a smaller offer that is nonetheless still very effective, and it's on my Patreon. Yeah, it's a new tier on my Patreon. It's called the Diamond Elite, what was it again? The Elite Diamond Grid Holder. The Elite Diamond Grid Holder. And what I'm gonna do there is, there you receive not only the extended monthly readings, and a weekly guidance like this, yeah, for what's going on in the collective, but you will also receive universal mantra channeled information, sound healing, and Kundalini practices that I channel myself, for you to be able to really every month work on that inner balance and to really get the higher guidance. If you are attracted to this work that I do, if your heart feels attracted to it, it will work for you, okay? If you don't feel resonant with this at all, of course it's not going to work. That's with any kind of healing. If you don't believe in it, it's not going to work for you. If you believe in it, if your heart feels drawn to it, it is going to work for you, okay? So if you're interested in that, the link is down below in the description box. I thank you all so much for being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I love reading all of your comments. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to start putting out more readings there again. And yeah, I wish you all the health, all the strong immunity that you need right now, all the love, all the grace, all the abundance that you need to do whatever it is that you need to do to put your service down, because the world is ready to receive these true new paradigm services. Okay, now is the time to start putting it up, to start bringing it out. Okay, the world needs you, the world loves you, you're here for a reason, you are a gem. Okay, we all are, and now's the time to really be that gem, to really shine our true colors out into the world. Okay, love you all so much. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Aloha.